What if you were the last one? The last of your kind on the entire planet? These animals don't have to imagine it. Today, we're meeting 6 animals so rare most people don't even know they exist. Some have fewer than 100 left. One has fewer than 10. These are the rarest creatures on Earth, and they need us to know their names. Animal number 1, the Vaquita. Our first animal lives in the ocean. But it's not a whale, and it's not a dolphin. Well, actually it kind of is a dolphin. Meet the Vaquita. The Vaquita is the world's smallest porpoise. That's a type of sea animal related to dolphins. It lives only in one tiny part of the world, the northern Gulf of California in Mexico. And here's the scary part. Scientists believe there are fewer than 10 vaquitas left on Earth right now. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, one of the world's most important animal protection groups, the vaquita is classified as critically endangered, which is the highest level of danger before a species goes extinct. A 2023 survey conducted by the CIRVA, International Committee for the Recovery of the Vaquita, confirmed that a very small number still survive, and there's even hopeful news. Researchers have spotted baby vaquitas, which means they are still reproducing. They're only about 4 to 5 feet long, about as tall as a 10-year-old kid. They have dark rings around their eyes that look like little panda markings. They're super shy. They usually swim away from boats. Their name in Spanish means little cow. How cute is that? The biggest problem? Illegal fishing nets called gill nets. Vaquitas get accidentally trapped in these nets and can't get back to the surface to breathe. They need air, just like we do. The good news: scientists and volunteers are working hard to find vaquitas, protect them, and push for stricter fishing rules. Every single vaquita matters. Animal number 2, the Amur Leopard. Our next animal is a cat, but not the kind that sits on your couch and knocks things off tables. This is a leopard. And not just any leopard, the rarest big cat on the entire planet. Say hello to the Amur Leopard. This stunning creature lives in the cold, snowy forests on the border of Russia and China. Think freezing winters, deep snow, and thick forests. That's home for the Amur Leopard. As of the most recent surveys by the WWF, World Wildlife Fund, and Russian wildlife agencies, there are approximately 100 Amur leopards left in the wild. That number has actually grown in recent years. In 2007, there were only around 30. Conservation efforts, anti-poaching patrols, and protected reserves have helped bring that number up. They can leap over 19 feet horizontally and jump 10 feet straight up. That's like jumping over a basketball hoop. They're solitary. They like living alone and have their own personal territory. Their coats have widely spaced rosettes. Those are the spots, which are different from other leopard. Like a fingerprint, each one is unique. They can run up to 37 miles per hour. Amur leopards face 2 main threats: habitat loss, their forests are being cut down, and poaching, illegal hunting for their beautiful fur and bones. The hopeful news: with real conservation work, including camera trap monitoring, anti-poaching teams and national parks, their numbers are going up. This is one of the great comeback stories of wildlife conservation, and it's still being written. Animal number 3, the Saola. Okay, pop quiz. What animal was discovered by scientists as recently as 1992 in the jungles of Asia and is already one of the most endangered creatures alive? Give up? It's called the Saola, and it might be the most mysterious animal on this entire list. The Saola looks like a mix between an antelope and a unicorn, honestly. It lives in the Annamite Mountains of Vietnam and Laos, deep, remote jungle. And it is so secretive that scientists have only seen it alive in the wild a handful of times. The Saola was discovered by the WWF and the Vietnamese Ministry of Forestry in 1992, making it one of the largest land animals to be discovered in the 20th century. Scientists aren't even sure exactly how many are left. Estimates suggest fewer than a few hundred, possibly fewer than a few dozen. It's listed as critically endangered by the IUCN. Because the Saola is so rarely seen, most research relies on camera traps, hidden cameras left in the jungle. The Saola Working Group is a team of international scientists dedicated entirely to finding and protecting this animal. It has 2 long parallel horns that can grow up to 20 inches long, beautiful and unique. It's sometimes called the Asian unicorn because it's so rare and hard to find. It's a herbivore. It only eats plants. It has large scent glands on its face that it uses to communicate with other Saolas. Hunting and snare traps, wire traps set by hunters, are the biggest danger to Saolas. Even when the traps aren't meant for them, Saolas accidentally get caught. Conservation teams are now working to remove snares from the jungle, thousands of them, to give the Saola a fighting chance. Animal number 4, the Kakapo. All right, time for something a little more cheerful. Our next animal might just be the weirdest, funniest, most lovable bird you've ever heard of. Everyone, meet the Kakapo. The Kakapo is a parrot, a big parrot. In fact, it's the world's heaviest parrot, and it cannot fly at all, even a little bit. It lives only in New Zealand, and right now there are only about 247 kakapos in the world. Scientists know every single one of them by name. By name. How amazing is that? The Kakapo Recovery Program, run by New Zealand's Department of Conservation, is one of the most intensive bird conservation efforts in the world. Every kakapo is fitted with a transmitter so scientists can track their location. Breeding seasons are carefully monitored, and eggs are sometimes incubated by humans to improve survival rates. The population was once as low as 51 birds in 1995. Thanks to dedicated conservation, it's now grown to over 247 as of 2024, a remarkable achievement. They can live to be 90 to 100 years old. One of the longest living birds on Earth. They only breed every 2 to 4 years, usually when a specific tree called the rimu produces lots of fruit. They make a booming sound that can travel over half a mile to attract a mate. They have a strong, pleasant smell, like flowers and honey, which is unusual for birds. They are nocturnal. They sleep during the day and are active at night. They love to climb trees. Even though they can't fly down, they just tumble down, like a fluffy green ball. When humans brought cats, rats and stoats, a type of weasel, to New Zealand, these predators hunted kakapos nearly to extinction because the kakapo had no natural enemies before and didn't know how to run away. Now kakapos live on predator-free islands where they are safe. Every chick born is a celebration. Animal number 5, Spix macaw. Remember the movie Rio? The beautiful blue bird named Blue who goes on a big adventure? Well, that character was inspired by a real bird. A real, incredibly rare bird. This is the Spix macaw, and it is one of the rarest birds on Earth. This brilliant blue parrot is native to Brazil, but it went extinct in the wild in the year 2000. The last known wild Spix's macaw was spotted that year, and then it was gone from nature. For years, only captive Spix macaws existed, birds kept in special breeding programs around the world. Then, in 2022, something incredible happened. For the first time in more than 20 years, Spix macaws returned to the wild. After decades of conservation, the first captive-bred birds were released into their native home in Brazil's Caatinga region. It was the first time this bird existed in the wild in over 20 years. Scientists from the ACTP, Association for the Conservation of Threatened Parrots, and the Brazilian government are carefully monitoring these birds to see if they can survive and reproduce naturally. Their brilliant blue feathers are unlike almost any other bird in the world. They were first described by a German scientist named Johann Baptist von Spix in 1819. That's how they got their name. In the wild, they used to nest in holes in trees near riverbanks. They eat seeds, nuts, and fruits from the Caatinga dry forest. A combination of habitat destruction, their forest was cut down, and illegal trapping for the pet trade wiped them out from the wild. The story of the Spix macaw is one of the saddest, but also one of the most hopeful in conservation history. Their return to Brazil is a reminder. It's not too late to bring back what we've lost. Animal number 6, the Javan Rhino. Our final animal is a giant, one of the most powerful land animals on Earth. Yet so rare, so hidden, that most people have never seen a photo of a living one in the wild. This is the Javan Rhino. There are only around 76 Javan rhinos left in the entire world, all of them living in one single national park in Indonesia called Ujung Kulon. That's it, one park. 76 animals, one species. The Javan rhino is monitored almost entirely through camera traps, hundreds of cameras hidden throughout Ujung Kulon National Park. The WWF and the Indonesian government's rhino protection units patrol the park day and night to prevent poaching. The population has slowly increased over the past decade, from around 60 rhinos in 2015 to approximately 76 by 2023 to 2024. One of the greatest concerns scientists have is that all Javan rhinos are in one location, meaning a single disaster, like a volcanic eruption from the nearby Krakatau volcano, could wipe them all out at once. They are smaller than African rhinos, but still weigh up to 5,000 pounds. That's heavier than most cars. Their skin looks like armor plates, thick, folded, and tough. Nature's own tank. They are solitary and extremely shy, which is part of why so few people have ever seen them. They are herbivores, and they love eating leaves, shoots, and fruit. They have one horn, unlike the African white rhino, which has two. Poaching for their horns, which some people illegally buy and sell. And habitat loss wiped out the Javan rhino almost completely. 2 other subspecies are already fully extinct, but today, the team protecting them is giving everything they have. Rangers live in and around the park. Camera traps watch every trail. And slowly, very slowly, the rhinos are coming back. So there you have it. 6 of the rarest, most extraordinary animals on our planet. The Vaquita, the tiny ocean panda who needs clean nets to survive. The Amur Leopard, the world's rarest big cat slowly making a comeback. The Saola, the Asian unicorn, so rare we barely know it exists. The Kakapo, the ridiculous, lovable, flightless parrot who lives forever. Spix Macaw, the real-life Rio bird coming back home. And the Javan Rhino, the armored giant, one of the last of its kind. Every single one of these animals is fighting to survive. And you know what? They can't fight alone. We are the reason many of these animals are endangered. Our pollution, our habitat destruction, our choices. But here's the most important thing I want you to remember. We are also the reason some of these animals are coming back. Because people cared, scientists cared, kids, just like you, grew up, learned about these animals and decided to do something. So what can you do? Learn more. The more you know, the more you can share. Tell someone, share this video with a friend or family member. Support conservation. Organizations like WWF, IUCN, and local wildlife groups need support. Be kind to nature. Pick up litter, plant trees, use less plastic. The animals on this list are counting on future scientists, future rangers, future you. And hey, if you found this video interesting, give it a like. Drop a comment telling me which animal was your favorite, and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. Because there are thousands more incredible animals out there, and we've got a lot more exploring to do together. Take care of yourselves and take care of our planet. See you next time.